This Sunday, why weren't we ready?
This is going to get worse before it gets better, for sure.
The government's sobering coronavirus projection. Hundreds of thousands of Americans dead under a best-case scenario.
This will be probably the toughest week between this week and next week.
Cases and deaths soaring fastest in the U.S. as guidelines are ignored.
I can tell by the curve, and as it is today, that not every American is following it.
Should there be a national stay-at-home order?
I don't understand why that's not happening.
Healthcare workers overwhelmed.
This is too much. I don't know how much longer I can do this.
And states competing with each other for scarce equipment.
It's just a madhouse out there.
It's like being on eBay with 50 other states bidding on a ventilator.
My guest this morning, Surgeon General Jerome Adams, Governors Jay Inslee of Washington and Asa Hutchinson of Arkansas, Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte of Italy, and author Michael Lewis. Plus the next crisis. What happens when COVID-19 hits rural hospitals that lack doctors, beds, and ventilators? And finally, scenes like this. The moments of love, selflessness, and heroism that are keeping our spirits up in the face of a once-in-a-century challenge. Joining me for insight and analysis are NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Casey Hunt, former Republican governor of North Carolina Pat McCrory, and Helene Cooper, Pentagon correspondent for the New York Times. Welcome to Sunday and a special edition of Meet the Press.
From NBC News in Washington, the longest-running show in television history, this is a special edition of Meet the Press with Chuck Todd.
Good Sunday morning. The week began with two national reckonings on the coronavirus. The first is where we're headed. As of this morning, there are more than